Marcus Airport information, Delta 1455 Zulu weather, wind 01013, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 24, dew point 14, altimeter 2987. Visual approach and use landing and departing, runway 35. All aircraft advised on initial contact, you have Delta.
Alright, I got Delta. Run up. Nope, not there yet. Taxi, seatbelts, autopilot, just brakes off, turns. Alright, I'm ready to taxi.
Delta 56 Foxtrot, say direction of flight.
Eastbound.
6 Foxtrot, runway 35, taxi Alpha Charlie and Foxtrot, Old Shore.
Second.
Ready when you are, boss.
Alright, yeah, everything's looking good. The volts are positive, amps are positive, and yeah, let's try this one more time. Here we go. What's your voltage? Voltage 28.5, amps average about 26 amps plus. Alright, I'll call ground. Here we go. San Marcos ground, Centurion 7361 Kilo, taxi a flight of 2, Cessna 210s, from Ferry, VFR to Fort Worth Sphinx, 7,500 feet. Request flight following.
Centurion 7361 Kilo, flight, San Marcos ground, runway 35, taxi Alpha Charlie Foxtrot, hold short of 31. I'll put something in for you and I'll call you back while you're taxiing.
Alpha Charlie Foxtrot will hold short of runway 31 and on request. 61 Kilo flight. Alright, John, go ahead out. Hey guys, welcome back to the Flying Controller. We're once again going to try to bring this Cessna 210, this time from San Marcos, back up to Fort Worth Sphinx. Flight of 2, here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to the Flying Controller. Round 2 with this airplane, 7361 Kilo, bringing it back from San Marcos, back up to Fort Worth Sphinx. Hopefully everything goes good this time. By the way, the volts and the amps are showing positive, so I'm a lot happier with that. Did a very thorough pre-flight, did a very thorough run-up. I'm going to do another run-up. Once again, we are a flight of 2 with John Wingfield of Wingfield Aviation. He's behind me, taxiing out. I'll be flight commander following him and handling all the comms, and he'll be straight on course and I'll form up on him. That way if anything goes wrong, I'm behind him. I don't have to worry about messing with him and I can break off nice and easy.
353 Mike.
It should be a good day. All the engine instruments look good.
Kilo frequency to beacon code when you're ready.
Go!
Departure frequency is 119.0, squawk 2571.
19-0-2571, 61 Kilo flight. Gonna go up to 7,500, gonna have a little bit of a headwind, but that's okay. On the way down, it was smooth as butter. We're taxiing out to runway 35 now. We're gonna do a very, very small run up once we get to the end. Since we already did a run up a couple times, cycled the prop, did all those things. And hopefully this time we can talk about some ATC topics that may come up in this time of coronavirus. Once again, I said it on the last video, but I will say it again. You may not see me use the checklist. It may be edited out. However, it is right here, and it is my best friend. All right, pre-takeoff. Flaps are at 10 degrees. Prop's going to be at the best high PM. Mixture, best power, air condition off. We don't have air conditioning, but we do have fans, so we will turn those off. Turn them back on once we get up. HI to compass. We already double-checked that. We'll check it again on the runway. Doors and windows closed and locked. Pressurization, we're not worried about it.
Ready to go.
7,500.
Yep, just finishing the checklist.
Pressurization
again.
transponder.
Affirmative, I'm just finishing the checklist.
All right, we got our transponder there. Landing lights on, strobes. We don't need them during the day. Crowd, we'll just turn them on just in case. Safety first. Time note, brakes release, abort plan ready. If we're not off by runway, we're departing runway 35 at San Marcos. If we're not off by runway 26, that's my spot. Where in this airplane, I should be up and by that. So if I'm not off by that, we're not getting power. I'm going to abort. We'll roll out to the end. And yeah, we'll keep it safe, as always. There's also plenty of fields around here in case I get high enough and I can't return. Plenty of fields. All right, we're going to rotate to 75, climb out at 100. Gear up and flaps up once in the appropriate spot. Climb checklist, da-da-da-da-da. Here we go.
Alright, we're ready, and once I get around there, I'm going to pull off to the right side of 3-1, and then you can pass on the left and go, alright? Alright, going to tower. San Marcos Tower, Centurion 7361 Kilo, flight ready for departure, runway 35.
I'm happy to be flying.
7361 Kilo in flight, San Marcos Tower, hold short runway 31 for landing and departing traffic, runway 13.
Hold short runway 31, 61 Kilo flight.
And we got a helicopter over there, so.
Centurion 61 Kilo in flight, cross runway 31 and 35, clear for takeoff, on course.
Cross runway 31, runway 35, cleared for takeoff, on course, 61 Kilo flight. Alright, here we go, John.
There's the helicopter traffic. Everything's looking good still. Good, good, good. Boost. He's going to pass off my left here. He's going to go first. There we go.
Settle before Bravo Charlie, you can start your left turn, traffic departing.
Once again, we'll give him a few seconds to get off before I start my takeoff roll.
Eastbound, headed to Sphinx.
Roger, turning 360.
There he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there he goes. He's rotating. Here we go.
Settle before Bravo Charlie, contact off departure.
Airspeed's building. Got a little bit of a right crosswind. Engine instruments look good. 60. Here comes 70. Here comes 80. And we're up. Okay, bring it back. Just a tad. There we go. Positive rate of climb, gears coming up. Sounds good.
Matt, you copy? What's up? Alright, how far are you spaced behind me? I'm about a half a mile right now, coming up on your right side. Alright, let me know when you want to start turning 005, I guess, for Sphinx. Go ahead, turn on course. On course. Austin approach, good morning, 7361 Kilo, flight of 2, Cessna 210s, just off San Marcos, 2,000 feet.
7361 Kilo, offset departure, radar contact, Austin altimeter 286. Recommend you stay at or below current altitude for opposite direction traffic or turn westbound. That's Skyhawk 2 miles north of you, southbound at 2,400.
Alright, 61 Kilo flight, we'll stay here at 2,000 for now and searching for traffic.
Tag 0, traffic, 12 o'clock and 2 miles and northbound, stay in low level at 2,000, a flight of 2.
Traffic in sight.
Recommend you stay there at 2,500 to get them in sight.
Traffic.
I have traffic in sight for 100.
Roger, once you clear them, altitude your discretion, contact San Marcos Tower at this time.
Going up, Matt. San Marcos Tower, 910. 61 Kilo has traffic in sight as well.
61 Kilo, Roger, once you clear, altitude your discretion.
61 Kilo.
4 Bravo Charlie, turn right, heading.
Go ahead, take it back up to 75.
Right, 180, 4 Bravo Charlie.
7.5.
Texas 4, 2,300, climbing 4,000, heading 010.
Text that 4, offset departure, radar contact, turn right, direct to Lexi, climbing 2,000.
Hey, Lexi up to
12,000,
Texas 4.
Mitsubishi 9 Zulu Papa, contact Houston approach 124.22.
2422, 99 Zulu Papa, so long.
So while I'm climbing here,
137.1.
listening for traffic, looking out the window, as you always should be.
128.05, 2805 for helicopter 4 Bravo
I get a lot of feedback for these
2805, 4
sunglasses.
Bravo Charlie.
And some people like them, some people don't. They think they're dumb. I really don't freaking care what you think. They work for me. They're really good aviation glasses, I think. They're not Flying Eyes, which are also a good brand. But I have 180-degree uninterrupted vision here. So sometimes you wear the aviators, you look at the sun the right,
helicopter 944,
gets right in your
Bravo
eye.
Charlie.
No problem with these. I can wear them comfortably for a long time.
And looking for the VR DME Alpha to Bravo.
And if you're really interested, comment below. I'll start selling them real soon.
128.05.
All right, thank you.
Pilatus 9 or 10 vectoring, proceed on course. Traffic at your 11 o'clock and 2 miles and northbound at 5,500 in the climb of the Centurion.
2 miles.
Okay, we'll be on. You got this traffic in sight in front of us?
Negative, they're like 1,000 feet below.
He's not 1,000 feet, he's right below you passing. I got him in sight.
9 or 10 go extra.
Yeah, I see him.
copy, sir. You advised altitude at expression.
Look at that.
Yes, to your requested altitude. Do you have the traffic in sight you just went through?
Yes, sir. We have traffic in sight.
61 Kilo flight has the traffic in sight.
61 Kilo, roger. Sorry about that. They were only requesting 45 originally.
No worries.
He never got to us. Like.
That was just to you, not our approach. I know, and that's why I always told you, guess what? You're a VFR pilot. Who's responsible for your own separation? You are. You're an IFR pilot, not in the clouds. Guess who's responsible for your separation? You are. Yeah, I should have done the over approach real well. Yeah.
Alrighty, well, while we're in cruise and we're watching our engine instruments, we're trying to catch up on John and everything. Our prop does feel a lot better now. It is cycling as normal. Everything else is green. And we still have John. He's still about a mile in front of us. Alright, let's talk about some air traffic topics real quick. And I'll go over some of the trends and things that I've seen in the tower myself. So it's all over Facebook, it's all over, public sources that facility manning has gone down in some places. Some services may not be available.
763 Golf Whiskey.
And,
November 6 Golf Whiskey,
it's not a lie. It's true. You may be looking for practice approaches, but the approach controller may be busy with IFR guys, so you may not get it.
Could you let us go,
that's one thing to think about, from a bigger perspective. Centers as well. Dialing it down to the tower, there's normally 2 or 3 people up there. There may be 1 or 2 now. It just depends on the time of day and what's going on. One thing I saw was the rusty pilot, of course. And I'm not just talking about the rusty pilots that forgot how to do comms. I'm talking about the rusty pilots that forgot how to do aviate, navigate,
November 408,
then communicate.
Waco approach 126.
In the tower, I can help you communicate, no problem. I can't exactly help you fly the airplane. I can give you feedback. I can tell you, how to do, straight and level. And I'm not a CFI, not yet. Working on it.
November 6, 1 Kilo. The restricted area is active in front of you. Suggest you go to the right, which would be a heading of 010 to go around it. All right, 010 will go around the restricted area. 61 Kilo flight.
I was just about to ask.
010. Hey, affirmative.
Yeah, I'm catching him a little bit.
Yeah, I'm catching you a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go lean a P2.
Just entering the hole to work on the
she fancy.
2-1 turn
I'm not
and
doing
start
that
the
with this
approach
airplane.
from Goose Springs this time around.
Anyways, communications.
Mike Bravo, Roger,
I had a time where I had a pilot depart, and he didn't even know. He struggled to taxi to the runway. He was struggling to get around the airspace around Meacham. He came back and almost went to the wrong airport. So those of you watching that are pilots, do your duty. Know what you're doing. Go take a flight instructor. Go take a buddy who's current. Heck, if you're in the DFW area near Fort Worth Meacham, give me a call. Comment below. I'll go fly with you. I don't care. I'm not looking for hours. I'm not going to the airlines. I'll go fly with you. We'll work on comms. We'll do. We can do some practice instrument approaches if you want. I am instrument current. Do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. Seriously. I would rather you do that.
And 0 Mike Bravo is entering the hold out of 4,000.
To try to enter the pattern and do some other stuff and just not know what the heck is going on. I've had student pilots turning into other students. I've had 5 to 7 in the pattern with itinerants, and just, I got lucky for that time because everybody was on point. Flight instructors were on point. Go fly with someone. Go fly with a friend. Go fly with someone who's competent. Just talk about stuff. I know coronavirus, can't exactly go to Chipotle and drink some Mountain Dew because they don't have Mountain Dew at Chipotle, but you can't exactly go to Chipotle and sit down, talk about stuff. There's plenty of other ways you can do that. Communications, one of the biggest things. Let's see, trending on communications. Let's think about that for a minute. Readbacks are important. I know you don't need to read back everything, but if I ask you for one, go ahead and just read it back. Hold short instructions, you got to read those back no matter where you are. That's like a universal rule. Even on the moon, you have to read back. It almost looks like we're not moving. That's how cool it is. It looks like we're not even moving. But in fact, we're going 124 knots across the ground.
I can read your call sign. Oh, now I see you. Much better. All right, I'll sit right here next to you. I'll let you know if I go farther or near, but this is about as close as I'm going to get.
Nice day.
I'm taking a cool shot with my radar pod U in that lake below us.
We're only doing about 116 knots over the ground. I don't know if you want to kick it up or not, but...
Yeah, let's kick it up.
Let's do it. Lock S foils and attack positions. Everything's looking good, feeling good.
Approach Skyhawk 733, Bravo Golf, direct Gooch Spring, 3,500, climbing 6,000.
Hey, that's Marisa. That's my friend Marisa in 733 Bravo Golf.
Approach, nice. 2986, stay request.
2986, we'd like to VOR Alpha into Lamp Passes, 3 Bravo Golf.
Wow, what do you know, small world.
You can expect that here short, air clearance here short.
Roger, 3 Bravo Golf.
And then November 3 Bravo Golf, after that I'm assuming G-Baj?
Correct, affirmative, 733 Bravo Golf.
November 3 Bravo Golf, Roger, on your climb out, proceed direct G-Baj, climb and maintain 4,000. What's your power setting?
On climb out, proceed.
26 and 2470. Marisa! Hey John, for all the viewers watching on YouTube, what air traffic question comes to mind?
What aircraft question?
Air traffic question comes to mind.
Oh, air traffic question, let's see. Centurion 61 Kilo, contact Waco approach 127.65.
2765, 61 Kilo flight. Push 2765. This is Waco approach. Waco approach, 7361 Kilo flight, level 7,500.
Number 7361 Kilo flight, Waco approach, good afternoon, Waco altimeter 2985.
2985, 61 Kilo flight, thank you.
What is one thing for pilots that fly around the Bravo, and you're either kind of in the shelf or under the shelf of the Bravo in Dallas on the west side, what is one thing that we can do better that you see as a tower controller?
Okay, I can do that. So as a tower controller, you know where Meacham is set up. I'll throw a chart on the screen for all the YouTube viewers. There's a nice little space between Fort Worth, Meacham, and Sphinx, and the pilots like to skim through there. That's right in the middle of our arrival and departure quarters for us and Alliance, and they don't like to talk to anyone because they're going to Hicks or whatever. Yeah, even for me, you got to have two-way for Class D, but for pilots watching around a Bravo, if you're under the Bravo, unless you're at like 1,000 feet, just talk to the controllers. It makes things so much easier if you're just talking to them. That way they know what you're doing. They could probably help you out a little bit better, and you can get to where you need to go. You have assist on traffic advisories and that stuff. But in a tower environment, the biggest thing I would say around a Bravo, because I know there's a lot of congested airspace, is pilots, they'll wait to call me until they're right outside my airspace.
Well, that's good to know. So as a pilot, I will not be talking, and I will wait to call you until I'm half a mile in. No, I'm just kidding. So good to know. We'll be talking when we're under the Bravo, and we'll be sure to give you guys a call ahead of time. One thing I like to do is when I'm going into like a Delta airspace, call 10, 12 miles out or something, especially if they're busy.
And that's a good idea. Yep. Even for the tower, give me a call. And at least, if you're IFR on the ILS, approach may forget to switch you. Don't let that turn you. You need to call before you get to my airspace. You should be calling before you get to my airspace. Just give them a quick reminder. Hey, going to tower or something. But yeah, don't call me when you're right outside my border and you're right in the middle of my approach path. That is not the place to be to call me.
Well, that's good to know. Wilco.
And that brings
approach 793. We've got.
And that brings up another topic. Looking at that chart,
793. Roger. No traffic.
You'll see that there's a little indentation between Meacham and Navy. Pilots. I had a few pilots try to go in there, and then they called me when they're like on a base, like for the first time. I'm like, that doesn't work. I'm sorry, that just doesn't work.
You should do a left wing up, kind of turn to the right, so I can get that on video.
All right, let me know when you're recording then.
Yeah, I've got it rolling right now.
You want me to go down and then come up from right, or just from right here?
Just like make a right hand turn, 10, 15 degree bank, and it'll be good for a 5-second clip. Yeah, do it right now. Perfect, man. Yeah, I got you some good footage.
Cool. We'll have to add that. I'll need to get that from you and put it in the video, maybe.
Yeah, try to get some of me too, and that way just a different angle for like some random parts. Alright. Alright, you still see me? Affirmative.
Traffic now 11 o'clock and 1 mile, 7,300 PA 46.
Do a couple turns to get where I want.
Alright, you ready? Alright, what are we doing? You said you were going to brake left, and I'm going to take a video of it. Sounds good, braking left in 5 seconds.
77 Alpha.
Go, whenever you're ready.
Probably about your 5 o'clock and about a mile to have you inside at the Baronet, 7,500.
Oh yeah, we got sight. He's coming up on us.
Yep, he has you inside though, so he's VFR, he'll see and avoid you.
Right here.
Alright, coming back over, Matt.
Nice.
796 Hotel Romeo, can I meet you on 118.3?
1, 2.
796 Hotel Romeo, meet you on 118.3.
1,
18,
2,
6 Hotel Romeo,
3,
Fido 11, climb to 16,000.
1, 2.
Fido 24, turn left 090.
1.
Fido 24,
Dang.
turn left 090.
So what I'm doing is I'm trying to count to 5 before the controller talks, so I'm not stepping on someone. Give it a good 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that looks like it was good.
Go.
Darn it. 1, 2, 3.
Did you call us approach yet? I'm waiting. I'm about to. Regional approach, Centurion 7361 Kilo, flight of 2. We're about 20 miles south of Spinks, 5,000 descending. 7361 Kilo approach, welcome, report Spinks Airport in sight. Wilco, 61 Kilo flight. Fort Worth Spinks Tower, Centurion 7361 Kilo, is about 8 miles to the south at 3,000. We heard somebody on the runway, so we are doing a quick circle, inbound full stop.
7361 Kilo, Spinks Tower, Roger, report a 3 mile final for runway 35 left, and they're actually going to be off the runway. It's not going to be a factor by the time you get here. Just report a 3 mile final, runway 35 left.
61 Kilo will report a 3 mile final for runway 35 left.
And Archer 05 Golf.
Matt, I guess we're staying as a flight.
Go ahead and break your approach off.
I mean, we can if you want.
Left, turn out to the
Yep, we'll stay as a flight. Alright, I'm still following you.
looks like maybe a half or something on the runway. I'm not going to give you the option.
Alright, we'll break off the approach. We'll turn out to the left, 605 Golf.
05 Golf. Are you going to go out back out for another approach?
No, this is our last approach. We'll go out to the south now. Thanks for all the help, 605 Golf.
05 Golf, Roger.
And Tower, 61 Kilo, I forgot to mention, I am a flight of 2. We'll have another 210 right in front of me.
November 61 Kilo flight, Roger.
And we'll still go to the 3 mile final. Ask him what was the deal on the runway, if there's any FOD. Is there going to be any FOD on that runway?
He's going out to get it right now. I think it was just his hat blew off.
Thanks.
Roger, that's exactly what it was.
Oh, hello.
Spinks Tower, 757 Bravo Echo, clear of 35 left at Foxtrot.
7 Bravo Echo, Roger, go ahead, contact ground and just let them know your intentions.
Contact ground, 757 Bravo Echo.
Alrighty, Matt, we're about 5 miles on the final to Spinks. It's been a fun formation flight with you. I'll see you when we're back on the ground.
They're off the runway.
See you then.
Just his hat
Field
blew off,
aviation.
that's all it was. So you can expect 35 left on your next one. Traffic inbound from the south for 35 left is a flight of 2 Centurions.
Right to that, we'll be making right traffic, and we'll expect 35 left on the... Are you lined up or to the left? A little to the left.
05, correction, Archer 55 Golf, unless you want 35 right again.
We'll think about that. I tell you what, you can land. I'm going to do a low approach. I'm not going to do a touch and go. And 61 Kilo flight. I forgot the number mile final, but we are about 4 mile final. We're only 3-5 left. First one's going to land. Second one's going to be low approach. Full stop.
November 61 Kilo flight, Roger. Runway 35 left. You're cleared for the option, and understand the second one is going to make left close.
Pay firm.
61 Kilo, Roger. Just make left close traffic on the go.
61 Kilo, we'll go. Clear for the option, runway 35 left.
So I'm going to keep my speed up.
128 Echo, we got Popper requesting
I'm going to slow down a little bit, but I'm going to keep it up.
128 Echo, Spinks Tower, practice ILS approach approved, runway 35 left, maintain VFR separation services not provided for staff.
Setting up for landing.
Report established, 22 Echo.
There, John's putting his gear down now, so...
I'm offsetting to your left now, so I'll just go on the go. I'll be over the grass. Oh, between the runway and the taxiway? Yeah.
Archer 55 Golf, do you want 35 right?
Alright, so if I got to do a go to go around, just go straight out, and I'll go up left. Alright, I'm getting on comm for the tower in case I need it, so I'll see you when we get on the ground. Got it.
What's the traffic following say?
Alright, he's good.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, low, left.
61 Kilo is on his own, request left close.
Traffic.
61 Kilo, Roger, you make left close traffic. You'll be following an Archer that's on a right base for runway 35 left.
Alright, 61 Kilo, left close traffic. Let's start for the Archer.
And do we have number one's call sign?
Yeah, 74 Kilo for the east side.
From 74 Kilo, Roger, you can continue to Kilo. It'll be turned right at taxiway Kilo, which will be your first right. Contact ground off 119.475.
Get off a Kilo and then over to ground 74 Kilo.
Nothing too steep or nothing too fancy.
Wind check.
Wind is 33012.
Thank you, sir.
So a little bit of a left crosswind. Okay, Gumps, gas undercarriage mixture, bridge, Gumps. I'm doing Gumps. Probably should just make it heard. Okay, gear, flaps, everything looks good. Runway 35 left identified. Gonna hold 90. A little windy, crud.
Traffic not available.
Thanks, ground 7361 Kilo, off 35 left at Kilo going to the east side.
Number 7361 Kilo, Sphinx ground, Roger, cross runway 17 left at Kilo, taxi park.
Cross 17 left Kilo, taxi to park, 61 Kilo, thanks.
Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the views and everything. If you like it, subscribe, share it, do all that fun stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one. My camera up here died, so I'm looking behind me, and I'm off the runway, going right over here. We successfully brought the 210 back. Everything is still working nicely. Nice crosswind landing there.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, same altitude.
There's also traffic at 1 o'clock, same altitude, so we'll keep that in mind. But thanks for stopping by. Tune in on the next one. See ya!
Press start.